Hi, my name is Carissa Morris, and today I'm going to be talking about how to cut indirect costs. So, an indirect cost is also called a common cost and an overhead cost. It is basically anything in a company that is not directly related to the production of a product that a company is selling. I have some examples here, but this can be anything that is an administration cost or a supply cost that doesn't go into the product itself. Um, and here are some examples that you can see on this slide. I love this quote from Kent Mahoney. He says, "There is still tremendous opportunity to optimize the indirect portion of spending." This talks about how to manage indirect costs and how to decrease those costs to be able to optimize profits within your firm. There are 4 tips that this article gives that I'm basing my presentation on how to cut indirect spending costs. The first tip is remember cost management is not easy and what it entails. Have a central management system, reduce consumption, and plan for cost transformation. Managing indirect costs can be difficult. There's a wide variety of spending costs from, rent on a facility to pencils in the office supply room. There's lots of different suppliers, and control can be tricky. A central management system is the best system to implement. This type of program needs to set thresholds, establish a buying channel, and negotiate better supply rates. So these things basically mean that a company needs to have an outline of what this management system should look like, and so that employees know how, where, and what to buy. On the other end of the spectrum, you can also reduce your consumption. This is a good question to ask. How is money being spent within our firm? Is it working for us? Are we wasting money on things we don't actually need? How can we lower those supply costs or these indirect costs to cut those costs from the back end? This can be seen in an example that was given in this article of a company who was spending money on a service that they weren't actually using. And so we can look at those different things and try to limit those things we're spending money on that we're not fully utilizing. So planning for cost transformation is the 4th and final tip. The name of the game is simplifying and refocusing the organization. How can we take this big operation, especially in a larger company, and simplify it and make sure that it's focused on producing this product or giving this service to our customers, and not focus on all of these little administration and supply costs that don't directly relate to our company. We want to focus on talent. We want to focus on bringing the best product features to our customers and not necessarily on all of these other indirect costs that may be minor. And so all of these tips help us really make the best out of our firm and ensure that our company is spending our focus and our time and our money on the most important things, which is reaching that customer base and turning a profit. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Carissa Morris. I'm an MBA student at SUU University, and this presentation was based on content from my accounting class with Amanda Wilford and the CFO Magazine article, 4 Tips for Cutting Indirect Costs. Thank you.